I have activated my bench boost. Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. Today I have for you my team selection for GameWeek 34. After using my wildcard in the previous game week, now it's time to use my bench boost. I will be showing you how many double game weekers I have and who will be my captain. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and wait for further content until the end of the season. Now let's see that draft. As usual, we are starting in goal. I've opted for two goalkeepers, one of them has a double up. Fabianski, he has games against Crystal Palace and Liverpool. I believe that he can rack up a lot of save points because Crystal Palace are now attacking and Liverpool are attacking as usual. So he may not keep clean sheets, but he will make a lot of saves. Johnston as well. A game against West Ham. West Ham are going in form. I want the result to be 0-0 so I can get both of them a clean sheet, but I don't believe this will happen. I hope they can rack up some save points throughout the season. The goalkeeper's position was very, very bad for me, and I want to analyze it during the summer break and come better and better with it because I'm losing a lot of points if not picking the right goalkeeper. So I will take into consideration a lot of things and get a better goalkeeper decision next season. Here I wanted to go for Ederson and Steele as I did in my wildcard video, but I've opted for another Brighton defender and I didn't have the budget for Ederson, so I opted for a Manchester City defender. You'll see them in the next preview. I here was tinkering about Everson from Leicester or Leno, but Leno has a double up against Manchester City and Liverpool, which is not ideal. On the other side, Everson is very, very cheap. He's starting Badir Kasidic every game. He's not making a lot of good saves. So I believe these two goalkeepers will do the job for now. I'm a little bit worried that Johnston may be benched. If that's the case, it's my bad that I went for him. But as I already explained, going for a goalkeeper this season was not my thing, and I was behind every trend. I was behind Pope, I was behind Raya, behind Kepa. I am chasing shadows with them. But yeah, I will see how I will analyze it and get back with the best approach. But for now, those are the two goalkeepers that will go into the bench boost in game week 34. Next up is the defense. As already mentioned, I've opted for a Manchester City and Brighton defenders instead of their goalkeepers. First of all, I will speak about Akanji. He is, in my opinion, very, very nailed. He does not have a very high goal potential, but he is there to get the clean sheet points from Manchester City. It's the same as Ederson, but it's 0.4 cheaper. And I can bench him because I don't want to bench the most expensive goalkeeper in the game, but I can comfortably bench someone that is 5 million on my defense because I don't like to concede goals. He's not scoring any, he's not assisting, he's just there to keep their clean sheet points. And I believe with games against Fulham and West Ham, they will be able to keep them. Next up is Dunk. Here I opted for Dunk instead of Estupiñán for one reason. The reason is that he's the captain and he's nailed. Estupiñán is nailed as well, but he may be rotated, not sure, but may be rotated because they're having games each and every 3 or 4 days and they're not used to this. And he may went early, he may go late or something. I believe Dunk will be there for the whole game. He can score from set pieces, he's there on the rebounds. He's very, very good with the corner and the set pieces. Next up is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is the best Manchester United defender in the game and in real life and in fantasy. He can play center back, he can play left back, so he's versatile with Manchester United injury problems. I believe their defense is not very solid, but going without Luke Shaw is not an option for me for a double up because after that he has an okay fixture run and I believe that he can rack up a lot and a lot of points. Trippier, Mr. Consistent, he's there, he's having a double up in game week 36, but for now he's having a single game week against Everton. This is okay because it's at home, they can keep a clean sheet, he can assist through a set piece, he can score a free kick, and he can rack up a lot of points, and with his very high ownership, I don't want to miss anything from him. And the last defender here is Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's back to his form with Liverpool's new formation. He's getting a lot of bonuses because he's passing the ball a lot and a lot and a lot, over 100 times in the game against Leeds and something stupid against Nottingham as well. He's delivering set pieces, he's taking free kicks, he can score from long range. So yeah, he's better than Robertson. Yeah, he's more expensive, but in my opinion, will rack up a lot of points. Here, only big thing that's not my team is Aston Villa defenders, but they do not have a double up. Minks is always a threat on the corner, and the Stupinian who is covered by Dunk, so I'm not losing any points, and I even can get a lot more points from Dunk because he tends to score from time to time. Estupinian assists, but lately he is not being very good, so I'm opting for Dunk. Next up is the midfield department. Here I've opted for some big players. First of all, Salah, he's back to his form. He missed 2 penalties, but I believe after if Liverpool receive a penalty, he will take it again and he will score it. He's scoring points every game. Jota is in very good form, but he's not as nailed as Salah. Yeah, he's cheaper, but Salah gets a clean sheet point and a goal point, one more than Jota. So yeah, for me, Salah is absolutely nailed in my side and will be staying if he's injury free up until the end of the season. Next up is Grealish. This is a change. Here I had an Arsenal player being Martinelli, but now I'm opting for Grealish because they have a pretty good run of fixtures. They have a double up in Game Week 34, so I'm going to rack up a lot of points by owning him. I believe he is very good. He's somehow, let's say, nailed because even though Phil Foden was not injured, he was playing, and now with his injury, he's playing. He was playing again. Now he's back and he's not being up to good form. They have a long rest period between 30 Game Week 34, then Game Week 35 starts, and after that is the game against Real Madrid. So I believe Grealish will play in the next 3 fixtures, which is where I need him because I have a pretty solid bench that can cover him up if he is not playing in all of the games. But yeah, for now he is there and he will be scoring a lot of points for me, I believe it. Rashford, he is back into the team after Game Week 33 when he was missing it due to FA Cup. I believe that he's in very good form. He will be leading Man United forward line. I believe with one more player that I will show you later, but yeah, I believe he will score goals. He may even take some penalties, I don't know, but yeah, he was scoring for fun, and I believe he will keep doing it. And finally, the two Brighton boys are here, Mitoma and March. They're in pretty good form. March missed the crucial penalty against Manchester United in the FA Cup, but he is providing assists. Mitoma was just not playing very good against Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I believe against weaker oppositions he will wreak havoc and he will do a lot of damage. So here McAllister is another option, but right now he's being dropped even further down with Wawana being back into the team and Sissio coming and scoring some goals. He's like a holding midfielder with Caicedo. So yeah, March and Mitoma for me, the best duo from Brighton, and I think they will rack up a lot of points from me. And here is the forward line. Here I have one interesting pick being Martial. I think he can score a lot of goals in the upcoming game weeks. He's gaining back into form. He's doing pretty okay. He will create a terrific partnership with Bruno and Martial and Rashford, sorry, and maybe Jadon Sancho or Anthony on the right wing. I believe these 4 guys will bring a lot of points to Manchester United, and Martial can even take some penalties. So yeah, he is my gem next week for the bench boost. Watkins is here. He does not have a double up, but he plays very well. Aston Villa are a good team. They have a game against United, and I believe they can get him on the counter attack. And with the speed of Watkins, he can provide a lot of big threat for them. And the last guy here is my captain up until the end of the season, apart from maybe one game week, being Haaland. Haaland is amazing. Just pick Haaland and you win a lot of points. This will be my team for Game Week 34. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel and I hope to see you next time. Bye!